tonight I would like to share something more personal. At first I wanted to do a role play like DVD shop, but maybe I will just talk you through some of my favorite albums. It is not my entire collection, but a couple of interesting titles, I hope. So, the very important band for me is Depeche Mode. I guess it is called Depeche Mode in English, but Depeche Mode in French, and Depeche Mode in my country. My all-time favorite album of Depeche Mode is Songs of Faith and Devotion. Maybe because I got to know it first. It was my first DM album ever. And it has this rock and grunge vibe about it, which I like. It was recorded in very difficult times for a band because they were about to split up soon after recording this. But the tour that they made with this album is just insane. And this DVD I could watch forever. Devotional is the title of the tour. The visualizations and all, this tour was just perfect as a whole event. I adore this album and this tour, this recording of the tour. I really recommend it to not only synth pop fans, but also people who like a bit heavier sounds. Not like metal, but still. I like metal too, but I don't have any CDs here that would reflect that. So, and Songs of Faith and Devotion is from 1993. So unfortunately I couldn't go and see them because I was too small back then, too young. But I went to two Depeche Mode gigs on the last Memento Mori tour. One in Dublin and one in London. And it was an amazing experience for me because you've spent like almost 20 years listening to a band, and then you get to see them live. It's incredible. I cried in Dublin. I cried because the emotions were so strong. Yeah, so we also have Celebration. It's an early album of theirs. It's from 86, I believe. Yes, 86. Such great songs are here, you know. All of them, actually. And Songs of Faith and Devotion, is also great as a whole album, not just a couple of songs. The whole album is perfect, and Black Celebration also is one of my favorites by Depeche Mode. I really like 80s music. 90s too, but 80s is just so special. I don't know. So next, Depeche Mode is the Music for the Masses from 87. Because there was a time when they released an album almost each year. And again, every song here is unique. If I was to choose only one, I would have a big problem. Maybe I would choose two. Never Let Me Down Again, which is, by the way, amazing live, because there's a tradition that the audience is waving at the end of the song, and it makes such an impression when there are thousands of people doing the same thing. So Never Let Me Down Again and Strange Love are my favorites from this album. I also have Violator, but I don't have it here. Violator is from 89. And when they split up, and I wanted to say a drummer, but Alan Wilder was so much more than just a drummer or a keyboard player there. Alan Wilder started his solo career, and he released a couple of albums under the name Recoil. His project was named Recoil. This is Subhuman. Subhuman. Oh, this has a little bit different opening than the others. It's a nice one. Yes, and it has, there's a CD here and a DVD. Oh, I haven't watched it in ages, so it would be nice to watch it again, I think. Now, completely different story. I love Sade. She's so classy, so elegant. She's like a perfect woman, let's say, in many aspects. And Love Deluxe is my favorite Sade album. Not a single song here is worse than the others. Everything is perfect. But I think my love for Sade began with the Smooth Operator, No Ordinary Love. That was the song that made me curious about her. So it was recorded without Alan Wilder, but still amazing, really dark. I'm not sure now if Dave was still addicted to the drugs here. If he was still struggling, maybe he was. Yeah. I love the whole album. I cannot just choose one song. No. Of course, each album has this book. Oh, this one has lyrics inside. I know them all, of course. I don't need it. I don't need this book. So many good memories. So another artist that I admire and enjoy listening to is Björk. And here we have her album Post. Post is from 95. I would not say it is my favorite album of Björk. I like Vespertine more. Yes, but I don't have it. But this one is still very good, and I love the cover. I love her look. Her look here. She looks so a bit of Asian style here. It really suits her. I have another album of Björk. It's Volta. But to be honest, I didn't listen to it a lot. I haven't listened to it a lot. I just bought it because I liked her in general and I wanted to support her, but it isn't my favorite album, no. Also one of my favorite bands, Radiohead, and Kid A. Kid A is really special for me. Yeah. It could be my favorite Radiohead album. It's electronic. It's sometimes, just really surprising. I did an animation once inspired by Radiohead. And this album. All these abstract images in there. If you don't know Kid A, please just try and listen, and maybe you will discover something different and interesting. It's just superb from the first sound. I also soundtrack from The Phantom of the Opera. It's from the film by Joel Schumacher, but despite all the different opinions this movie has, I really like it, and there is a special place in my heart for this film and for this soundtrack and for Gerard Butler. Yeah, I liked him in this movie a lot, and I'm not sure if you can see, but it has been heavily used by me. Maybe it doesn't look like that on the camera. What do we have here in the book? Oh, just some shots from the movie and some things that Andrew Lloyd Webber said and their director. Yes, as a teenager I couldn't understand why Christine chose why Christine chose this like ordinary man over Phantom. Phantom was far more interesting. We have here a collection of James Bond songs from all the movies. Yes, it includes even No Time to Die, which is a very nice Bond song. Yeah, so many good songs here. Live and Let Die. Yeah, not to mention the newest, Skyfall and Writings on the Wall. A View to a Kill. I also very like this one. And GoldenEye. You know, I just like Bond movies and the music from those movies too. So when we are talking about soundtracks, I love soundtracks in general, yes, and I really appreciate it. I really like Hans Zimmer. So I have here, of course, Gladiator, the first part, of course, and I used to listen to it all the time when I was younger. Lisa Gerard, That Can Dance. You should also check up That Can Dance with her. Amazing. Black Hawk Down. It used to be my favorite movie. I used to watch it over and over again, especially the last couple scenes. Yeah, I know this movie very well, and I still like it. So, The Dark Knight Rises. Yes, I love Christian Bale. American Psycho is one of my favorite movies of all time, and he's my favorite Batman. I like this superhero Batman because he doesn't have any superpowers. He just has a lot of money and he uses it to help people. very important to me, and the music is important too. I remember going to the store and buying this soundtrack. I was so happy and excited back then. Yeah, very good. And the last one, because I really don't have that much CDs here with me now. Not sure if you've heard of this movie, Baraka. I was very moved by it when I first saw it. Many years ago. The film is from '92, but I have seen it in some 2000s maybe. Yeah, it really moved me back then. And it contains the host of Seraphim But That Can Dance. That's an incredible piece. So you should check it out. I believe the host of Seraphim was also in the film Mist, but I don't like horror movies, so I didn't watch it. So many people can know this piece from Mist, but I know this from Baraka. Baraka is like a documentary. It shows the world in general, the people, the poverty, different cultures. I like that kind of movies. Yes, so that was a sneak peek to my collection. I hope you enjoyed it. Please let me know if that kind of content is interesting to you.